Welcome back everyone to Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. Now we are heading into the fourth world of the game, and it's the craziest one of them all. It's Crazy Freaking Creamland, a giant amusement park. But before we do that, we have to go through one of the most beautifully terrifying stages in the entirety of this game. The Hornet stages. These are hornets, are not wasps. Yeah, this is terrifying. But this is honestly, absolutely one of the most suggestive stages I have ever seen. We are basically into this giant nest of hornets, and we have to basically survive inside of here. And keep in mind, all these beasts are basically as big as our characters are. Just look at here. These are giant freaking hornets, and they are gonna stab you infinite times without any remorse. So yeah, and I freaking love it. This is so honestly the best looking stage in the entire game, and it's only because of the all of this texture that they have going on. I like the fact that we have this weird goop going over the screen, like the entire screen is glazed in honey. It's just wonderful. An absolutely wonderful wonderful take. And yeah, these stages can be also quite freaking annoying because everything is filled with honey, and thus everything is gonna be really sticky all over the place. We have to use the honey in order to basically climb in this world. I am escaping. My words are not connecting at this point. Basically, honey is both gonna be an obstacle and something that we have to take advantage of to move around in this place. But this also means that our prime way of travel is gonna be jumping all over the damn place. But thankfully, at least in this stage, we have a friend to help us. Welcome back, Squidder, and apparently spiders are immune to stickiness of honey. I don't think this is actually accurate, but still, I won't complain, because this means that I won't have to basically jump everywhere and I can actually get a move on in this place. Of course, be careful, because like in every vertical fucking stage in any platform ever, you're most likely gonna get ambushed by everything if you move too quick. But yeah, this is just wonderful, and I love that even the music is appropriately threatening. And I hope Squidder hasn't despawned. Thank God he's still here, because I had to sacrifice Dixie in order to get down here, and we had to get down here because here there is the DK coin. Thank God I didn't have to. No! Oh, that's right. The freaking wasp is still there. Yeah, whatever. Everything is fine. And we are back into the moment where we just took off the last time. And yeah, the reason why I had to backtrack in order to get Squidder is because over here there's another freaking bonus that we have to reach. This stage really loves making you use the platforms to your advantage, which makes sense. I mean, we have Squidder, might as well take advantage of its abilities. There we go. These stages can be both the most beautiful but also the most annoying. I hated these stages as a kid because it's of all this goddamn honey. But looking back at this now, yeah, I am too awestruck by what they were able to achieve. Maybe to some I'm overselling it, but still, I can't help it when I think all of this looks absolutely gorgeously beautiful. But this is really the best set of world in the game. What the hell? I For a split second, I had the feeling that I actually touched the floor or something, I don't know. But yeah, the first Tony stage is over, and considering the setup out here, it's not gonna be the last. Let's save our game, because I like to keep track of our progress all the time, but I don't have to save twice. Let's leave the college. And then let's enter inside the freaking amusement park. Like, who had this idea? How did someone get an idea? Yes, this is what we need in a game about monkeys fighting pirates in order to save one of their friends. A freaking amusement park. And yeah, this music is techno-y as hell. I freaking love it. Every time I just dance on the chair. This playthrough is basically gonna turn me into me singing praises about David Wise every 3 seconds or so, am I? Yeah, this is the return of the minecart stages, and we have these skull-like things that we need to move around the world with. They're not that bad, but oh my god, no! I may be stupid. Oh no, does this mean that I have to do the entire stage and then... Yes! Oh, I could have killed myself there in order to save some time, but at this point might as well just move on, and I'll go back to that freaking bonus stage later. This is the issue with auto-scrollers. If you miss something, well, you're boned. Now let's follow this guy. Don't actually jump, because there's another bonus here, and I hope I get this right at the very least. Hopefully. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that difficult. Why did I have to talk? Oh my god, yeah, that food in my mouth is not tasty, guys. My fucking hell. Oh, I got saved at the very last second there. But at least I got a life. That's something. Well, the stage is done, but not really. Okay, let's do this again and do it right this time. Stupid freaking bramble all over the place, and the momentum heavy as a truck parrot. I technically can touch the bramble with Diddy's belly, but I don't want to risk it. Okay, one stage is done. Now let's do the second stage right this time. My god. Let's not jinx it again, because... Oh my god, I was scared. I was scared about falling off over there. Come on! Oh, thank god. Yeah, now the stage is over. Okay, now let's continue on. And... Did you miss the bramble? Because I sure as hell fucking didn't miss it. Yeah, go over underside here if you really want the K letters. I am not exactly going after the letters. Oh. Okay, next time, throw the barrel first, and then try to get the freaking rope. Stupid freaking zinger. Damn it! Yeah, this is what happens when you're not exactly using a Super Nintendo controller for this shit. Oh, damn it. Can I? No, I can't. Ah, freaking hell. Oh, see, you kinda need this invincibility, because now we have to run on the side of here, go through all of this bramble in order to reach the bonus stage. And I couldn't exactly do that with just Dixie. This is basically the only stuff that can get kind of annoying about preserve both Kongs, which makes sense, honestly. I mean, this is a kind of a co-op adventure, I want to say. Not necessarily, but we have two characters, so might as well get some usage out of both of them. Especially since in this game we don't really have anything to make them, my god, more unique other than the spin. So having two light characters makes a lot of sense that we go and basically use their combined, their stacking up thing as something that can actually gatekeep some bonuses. Duh. I'm always scared about this shit because sometimes the figure what you can touch with squawks is kind of I don't want to say weird because it's not the right word, but it's not exactly clear sometimes if the hitbox is on the parrot or on your entire freaking frame, like there. I mean, it did touch squawks because it actually caught the Kongs right in the bloody middle, so makes sense, but still. There are some points where you kind of feel like you're not entirely sure what you can or can't do, and there should be... Yes! There we go. Hi, Squidder! Now, how the hell are you supposed to know that there was an invisible something there? I mean, here there is a banana at the very least. Now we go inside of here to finally get our own DK coin for this stage. There isn't much that we have to do with Squidder, it's just a thing of getting the DK coin and then move on with our lives. Damn it! Stupid Bramble. The main character of this stage is basically Squawks. My god. Which you better get used to piloting this guy in a sea of Bramble because, oh boy, he's gonna get some stages later on. And guys who have already 100%ed this game already know what the fuck I'm referring to. That stage is gonna be fun as hell to record. I'm so scared about running into bees at this point. Keep spitting your eggs, you freaking bully parrot who wants a freaking cracker. Oh my god, I am cutting it so close with this freaking level. Come on, come on. This should be the freaking exit at this point. There we go. And another stage has been completed. So, are you ready to go back to the roller coaster once again? Because this is a freaking amazing stage, and I'm also freaking scared about dying a lot here. So be forewarned, if I actually end up doing this level without any commentary, you know why exactly that is happening. But I'm hoping to actually manage to do that without having to concentrate all that much. For now, let's just get the hidden bonus stage over here. Kind of a preview of what this stage is going to entail. Damn it. I don't know how the hell are you supposed to just mash them all. Are you supposed to just get one of each on the way? So yeah, this is a race. Now hold back to get this barrel right at the beginning, which will give you a massive boost of speed so that you can actually barrel through your entire opposition like this. The objective on this stage is basically to get in first place. So just jump over everyone and go. You don't really need to get that barrel at the beginning. That is something that I only discovered much later. It begins. As I was saying, this is something that I just discovered only much later, once I became adult and saw others playing this game on YouTube, and I discovered that secret. I felt so, wow, what the fuck? There's a way to get so fast in this freaking level? Because it's actually doable even without the sprint. It's just, you need to be very good about jumping on the heads of these fuckers like this. And that's basically the reason why we need the to get first at the end, because once we defeat all the enemies, we get the DK coin. And with that, the stage is pretty much done at this point. There's nothing much else to collect. This is really just a very straightforward stage. One bonus coin, one DK coin, and everything is basically done. So now we've done our time into the Creamland world. Now it's time to go back to basic in some swampy-ass swamp level with a Sleepy Sonic the Hedgehog over here. I don't know if it's supposed to be a hedgehog or something, but yeah. It's blue and there's spikes, so it might as well be kind of a reference. But I don't think that's supposed to be an hedgehog. I think it's supposed to be some other animal, which I don't really know how to pronounce it in English at this point, because sometimes my knowledge is limited. This is still my second language, so it's not, I don't really know every single word just yet. But you know what? I'm gonna look it up as soon as this recording is over. So if we may encounter that enemy once again, at least I know how to call it. For now, I know how to call this stage annoying. Damn it! Let's see if I can actually reach it. Yes! It's just an invincibility, but still, at least we can plow through this entire section like it's nothing. But now I cannot reach the bonus. I finally succeeded in the very difficult task of getting to this place with two freaking Kongs. They make it sound like it's much worse than what it actually is, but I don't know what is happening. Sometimes all my gaming ability gets sucked right out of my body, and I end up playing like someone with just held a controller for the very first time. I don't know why. But then at least we finally got to the halfway point of the stage. And I also learned that all the DK barrels are most likely stuffed inside those freaking chests that I keep ignoring. So maybe it should be a good idea to just not ignore all of this. Be careful, because I kinda need this freaking cannonball. Thank you. The ending of this stage is gonna be a pain. Hopefully everything goes well and I won't be stuck in here for like half a freaking hour. No! Come on. It's just up there. It should not be that difficult. Oh my god, that was so freaking close. Way too close for comfort. At least my comfort, at least. Come on, it should be rather close to the end. Come on. I don't know why I'm cringing so much at these jumps. Because it's not like they're hard or anything. I've done them countless of times. So there's something in me, probably because I'm recording myself, then it's cringing like hell. Okay, now let's go with this. There we go! First try! I hate when the DK coin is at the target of the level, because really means that just one mistake and you're fucked up the ass. You have to do the entire stage all over again just to get the DK coin, which is at the end. this is something that is actually really cool about this game. Compared to other modern Nintendo games, which really love for you to just spend every single moment of your life. There is something that I'm supposed to jump over here for. I was saying, every single moment of your life, just about collecting shit and redoing the stages if you haven't collected every single thing. Here they do the smart, have a much smarter approach and just let you basically exit and re-exit the level the moment you have gotten everything. It's counted as soon as you collect it. You don't need to beat the stage. So if you go inside the level because you missed a bonus, you go inside, do the bonus that you need to be doing, then press start and select to exit the stage, and you move on from there. Which is honestly great design. I don't get why, like in New Super Mario Bros, they insist so much on you doing the entire stage while also getting all the collectibles and then beat the stage, otherwise it doesn't count. Because after a while, it gets very freaking tiresome. Especially since some of the stages are not exactly fun to do. Oh, no. Okay, thank you. I was about to do a grave mistake. Because once we enter here, there won't be any way out. Unless we turn into Rambi. And this is how we're gonna do the rest of the stage. At least we can actually headbutt some of these annoying as hell bees, which doesn't exactly mean that we are safe enough, but yeah, whatever. Just be careful and not dying. Oh, hello lady, sorry, is this supposed to be your house? I wasn't meant to be invading. Now I'm gonna make my leave and just go. Thankfully that giant queen bee is not exactly quick on her feet, but still, oh my god. Don't lollygag too much. And as always, if you see a wall, just go and hammer it with Rambi. Because there's always something hidden inside it. Once you start learning how these secrets are laid out, some of them can become rather freaking obvious. And it's not a complaint, I actually rather thankful for this. And with that, we are done with Crazy Creamland. That was the last stage. And yes, we are more than ready to go to King Zing Sting. Because apparently this is a king bee, not a queen bee. This society, bee society works differently, I guess. Although this isn't the bee, this is the hornet, so maybe they do work differently, I don't know. I'm gonna assume they don't, but I'm not exactly an entomologist. Now what you need to be doing is basically hit her on her ass. As you can see, their sting is glowing red, so that means it's a very obvious weak spot. So you have to basically go behind her and hit her with your eggs. The issue is, the more you hit her, the faster she gets, and she can get quite annoying. Remember all the verticality that I talked about running into something that you can't actually see properly? Yeah, that is something that happens a lot here. Come on, go away. I like that it basically turns little once you basically incapacitate her enough. And at that point, the fight is basically just done. This was one of the hardest bosses in the game. I died so many times against this boss as a kid. My god. Probably a little embarrassing, but whatever. And with that, we have completed Crazy Creamland! We are done! We have gone more than halfway through the stage, so in the next part we're gonna go into spooky territory with Gloomy Gulch. I am Markus, take care of yourself everyone, have a very nice day, and I'll see you in the next video.